Hello, everybody, and let's put this right here since I just need it like this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a drawing session with me. I'm your host, Rowan6, Rowan6 Entertainment, and this is a project I've been working on for like 2 years now. And we're finally have voice actors, and the script is pretty much done. And I just have to do the legwork on drawing the characters, backgrounds, and stuff. And I wish to show you with that. It's something pretty awesome. Going to be. It's going to be an animated series that I'm working on, and you probably recognize the armor from. It's going to be a Skyrim animated series, and I wanted to show you my creative process of what I do with this. I just basically did a very quick line out. I know it's a lot accurate. It looks like it's pretty much done, but it's not. Which you can see, it's a lot of consistencies. You can tell I just did quick strokes, even if it's accurate. Quick strokes, but I have to go over this like 2 times and start adding color. But that's after I fix some things to the hands and stuff. Like I said, this is just a quick once over. If you're wondering how I got this form, it's from this. You might think this is a little cheating, but it's better for me. It's better than going from complete scratch since it's less time consuming. And I'm not cheating anyway. I'm just, I just took its body shape and position. That's it. Everything else is completely original. I did look at some pictures, but I didn't take no images from some pictures. I didn't I didn't layer them and trace them. That's what I'm trying to say. But I did look at the steel plate armor from Skyrim, so I can make the elbows and everything else right. So let's get started here with. We need a black. Let's make this white. We need black. Here we are. Start with the helmet. Oh. But yeah, you guys are seeing the creative process of what I'm doing. And you guys can suggest tactics and different ways I should do things in this session too, and in comments too. I am trying my best on drawing, so please don't make fun of me in the comments. I am trying my best. This is more of a stress relief too for me, because drawing's been relieving a lot of stress, and I've been doing a lot of art lately, so it's been a great experience. I fell in love with drawing since I was little. I've been doodling for a while, and I got pretty good at it, which you can see right here. I'm gonna look at the image real quick. Yeah, okay. We need a thinner. Oh. Should probably make this a little bit more lighter. Not too light though. Probably wondering what I'm using. I'm using Clip Studio Paint. It's a paid program. And I'm using the Wacom One drawing tablet. There we go. Oop. Ah. One half of the helmet done. Not really. I'm going to give it more of a head start there. Much better. You're probably wondering why I keep swapping sides. Because it's easier for me to get the same brush strokes before. That's how I did the other one, because I don't trust symmetry. I might use symmetry in some later projects, but I didn't use symmetry on this. So I don't think I'm going to use it. And I can get better detail with my other hand instead of going to another side and doing a reverse drawing. I'm just doing the same brush strokes on one side. I'm using the tools to my advantage, basically. If I'm making any sense. Okay. I'm pretty sure a lot of artists do symmetry, or they'll use all the tools that they can get. But I'm an aspiring artist. I am not a pro, or I plan to, or I pretend to be a pro. I'm drawing because I'm the best drawer of the group that I built for the animated series. We are planning on making this a. Actually, I should. The head needs to be free from the neck. Oh. Okay, that's free from the neck. Now for the next layer. If you guys don't know what I'm doing, I'm pretty much going with a skeleton animation approach. I draw the sections individually from the body, and they move individually from the body. Another animator does it the same way with pretty good success. Now I'm going to draw the... Just popping that up, see if there's any comments. Sorry, I had it into another thing. Let's work on the neck here, which is going to be separate. No, hold on. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, it's been non-stress free. It's been pretty much stress free. When I'm doing this, it's a lot more. I can pretty much shut off my mind and just draw and focus on something. I am getting back into making videos again. You're going to see two different Skyrim series. Basically, I think the problem was I think I hit the wall with I played games because they were getting me views, not because they were giving me fun. and I started having less fun. I stopped Skyrim and because no one was watching it, and I was like, I really wanted to keep going. I really wanted to keep doing, and it wasn't enough. So I stopped it, and then I went to Empire Warp, so it was giving me way more views. But that started slowing down, even just as bad as Skyrim. So I'm like, where are all my views going? I'm like, are they not watching my stuff? Must be. So I stopped with Empire Warp. I wasn't having fun. I played the mod twice. I've been playing the mod for I've been playing that for I played that for a while, and it wasn't fun for me anymore. It was fun. It was fun playing it, but I didn't get any enjoyment out of it. If you understand. So I went back to my roots. Where I'm doing a Skyrim Thief series. The Thief insignia is on this one. If you guys would see that, that's what it's going to be a thumbnail for the first couple episodes for the Thief. Tell me what you think. I did it at a rush job. It wasn't me taking it truly serious, but I did it to enough to illustrate a point as a thumbnail. What else? I'm doing a Skyrim Together series with my friend Mystic. Okay. There we go. Perfect. There we go. And that's how I get everything to go. It's pretty interesting, really. Hopefully I can get some good things out of this too. The series, I can't tell you anything about it really because we want it to be, quite tight-lipped about it as much as possible. But it's going to be pretty funny. It's going to be a comedy. But that's all I can tell you. So I hope you guys do like the work we do put into it, though. It would be pretty upsetting if you didn't. Let's try swapping the angle here. That's how I did it. Okay, good. But I want to try to put as much detail into this as possible without being too overwhelming or too difficult. It's one of my goals. So now I'm going to pull out something a little trick for making perfect circles I have been using. No white. No, we need it to make it more of a yellow, right? It's a lot easier to trace around a circle than draw a circle. And then you pull out the eraser, the same depth. Just circle around a bit. Clean up anything you don't like. If there's a circle tool, if anyone knows about, put it in the comments. It'd be great to know. Two perfect circles. Now let's move on to the pelt. Hmm. I'm drawing like the little like line things on the cape, like the little strips on the thing. It's a little detail that I like to replicate, but you notice that it's not straight. I was trying to go for a more wavy approach. That doesn't come out. Doesn't come out good. I don't think. No, it doesn't really. Much better. Uh, chest is almost done though. Actually, I should probably do the neck here too. Okay. I'll put that in details when we're done. This is not detailing. This is resculpting. That's detail work. Work on that later. We just need the good signs of everything. Okay, so the chest is done. Now for the arms. Okay, that's one arm. I'm doing the gloves separate because they're connected to the hands and shit. For the joints, where the elbows should be. So they're going to be drawn separate. Oops. Let's do a little... There we go. Whew. Hi, Mister. Hi, Med. How you doing? All original? Yes, yes, they are. They all are all original. I did a once over before I started. The only thing I took from anything is this background. This so I can get the body positioning right since I suck at that. It's all original. I did not trace any of this. It's just completely all original. But yeah, I did take some. This is, of course, from Skyrim. So I did have some references, but nothing too severe. Just so I know how they did the helmet, the shoulders, etc. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't see your message right away. If that popped up, if you put it in the back a while ago. But yeah, any tips you guys? If you were a draw artist too, any tips you have would be amazing too. Like I'm not, I haven't gone to art school. I've been just been doodling for my whole life, pretty much. You know what I mean? I'm one of those artists. Um, Guy just has a steady hand when drawing. This is for an animated series, if you didn't know. I don't know if you popped in early or late. Working on an animated series, and this has been my stress relief because I've been having a lot of problems. That's why I haven't been uploading any of my gaming videos. But I have got back into it, and this is just me showing you what I've been doing for the past month. It's alright, man. Enjoy me drawing. Like, take inspiration and what creativity there is. Like, compared to the people I know and I have seen over the YouTube industry, it has been eye-opening. You know what I mean? They are way more better drawers than me. Um, Compared to them, I'm pretty much garbage. But me just being too self-conscious. I'm overcritical on myself, really. That I noticed too. Probably am not garbage, but I've been shy to show you guys this, but I'm like, no, why don't I show you what I've been doing for the past couple weeks? The thumbnail on this video I drew too, but I didn't put as much time that I'm putting this into. I did very quick, very, thing. But that's original drawing too. Everything I draw, I try to be original as possible. So, yeah, I've been trying my best. Yeah, this is on 6, right? Yeah, okay. If you're wondering what I'm using Clip Studio Paint, and I'm using the Wacom One drawing display. So, yeah. No, I'm not attending in college. I am out of college. I've been out of college for a while. I've been out of school for a while. And when I went to college, it was nothing for this, I assure you. Um, it's just personal life stuff has been bothering me, which I don't feel like I should go into. It's again personal, but no, I haven't attended college. When I went to college, I was more into the culinary arts, which is basically cooking. But I figured very quickly I couldn't make it as a career, because I was terrible at it. So I swapped from culinary pretty much in mid college and like close to the beginning of the college into entertainment and studio editing, basically stuff to make films and shit. I'm not the best at it, but I learned a bit about it. what's easier to do and what's not. But I've been out of college for what, a year, 2 years now. And because I was in college, I couldn't do my channel, so I stopped that for a while. So when I came back to it last year, the end of last year, I had plenty of free time. Do I want to make it more like... Yeah, I like that better. The once over are you seeing? Oh, hey. How old am I? 25? Well, entertainment major? Not really. I just wanted to learn the basic foundation and go on from there. Because I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life at that time. That's saying something, but... But, yeah. I don't know what I wanted to do with my life at the time. Because I thought I wanted to learn how to cook. It's a great way to get money, because everybody's going to need to eat, and it's going to be always a constant thing. And at the time, it was pretty much, the economy was down. So I'm like, what should I do? And now COVID hit, so now I can't even cook if I wanted to, when I took to learning. But, so I'm back into YouTube. It's my last resort. But it's what it is, you know what I mean? But I love YouTube. Don't get me wrong. I'm actually glad I took this opportunity to do it again. It's just lately there's been a lot of stress on me. And I don't want to... How do I explain it? Put that stress on my channel. When I was doing recording, I could feel myself tired and stuff from being stressed out. It's been hard, but it's what it is. Do I want the knuckles like that? Or do I want to just... How did I do the hand here? Let's remove this for a second. I'm just rechecking how I did the hand. Okay, so that's not a knuckle, that's a streamline, okay. I am using that, I know, you might think it's cheating, but it's so I can get the perfect form for this, and it saves time, really. Some people think it's cheating, but I don't know. My opinion. My opinion is just a useful tool. You guys think it's cheating for me to use a form map, a body form map? Technically, it's a 3D model of a thing. Me referencing it. Hold on, I'm gonna grab my reference tool real quick. I have it on another screen. Just want to see how they did the hands. Is there any knuckle biters or anything? Okay, so basically how they did the hands are very, very simple. Sorry if I move my mic. Get to my mouse. So they did it. So basically, it's not a full glove. There's a glove underneath. So what I'm going to need to do is this. It's only designed to cover the front of the hand. And there is spikeage. On the hand itself. Let's give that and no. According to the image, that's a full thing. But the fingertips here. Let's grab a different size pen. Let's go to 2. Fingertips seem to be sticking out just a bit. And we're going to erase this. And give it more of a there we go. Put that back at 4. What's my dream job? I guess my dream job is to make this my channel a reality. I would love to do this for my. I love my channel and I love doing it. This is literally my dream job. But I want to make it a reality, and I think doing these drawing sessions are going to be the really good thing. So I can actually communicate with my community more. You know what I mean? Because it's me drawing, you guys talking to me about my channel, and like we're engaging right now. I know it's very low people engaging, but you know, it's a start. Oh. Well, thank you for encouraging me and saying this is not cheating. But any input is a good one. You know what I mean? Even the negative ones are good because they help me put in perspective some things. But you always want to ignore the rude people who are just doing it just to be, trolls. But even if you don't know, like when I'm like drawing or how not to draw, all input is, appreciated. Any input is better than no input, right? But I do like that question. My dream job is my channel. I always wanted to be able to show people, share with the people I like gaming, creative drawing, stuff like that. And this is actually something I've been doing a lot lately. And I was doing this for my animation side. And this has really, really been a game changer. The application I'm using in the drawing tablet. Couldn't even do what I wanted to do. Actually, what was 6? Was it this hand here? Right? Let's remove that real quick. There we go. But yeah, any input is great. Now I need to do the next hand. If you're wondering why I'm doing layers, it's because when I animate this, all the layers are gonna act like joint pieces. When I do a animated studio behind the scenes stuff, like I'll do like a recording of when I do animated series, when I start working on the animations and stuff, or I'll save the progress and behind the scenes and explain what I did. After the episode's released. I think that would be pretty cool to do. But yeah, when this animated series is like kickstarted off, we have the script team, we have the voice actors, we have done the voice acting. I just have to go and make all the characters, the backgrounds and stuff, which I'm going to be doing in these drawing sessions. And you guys would be seeing the creative process behind this, like all at work. I'm not going to expose any of the things, but I would say it's a comedy series, and of course it's Skyrim. If you know what Skyrim is, I'm sorry. Actually, if you don't know what Skyrim is, watch my other videos. I have a necromancer video of so my character as a necromancer. I'm also doing a thief video very soon. It's gonna be coming out very soon. This thumbnail on this episode, because I forgot when I started to do this. Oh. The GYM. I've been hitting the GYM lately. The gym? Oh. Not really. um, my high metabolism takes care of my muscle problem, but because of COVID, I haven't been going outside lately, and I live in I live where it's very cold, so right now it's like a couple feet of snow and ice, so it's hard to get outside right now. I really hate the cold. That's why my room is always toasty. But when it gets a lot warmer, I'm gonna be doing a lot of exercising and shit. Wearing my face mask and everything. But and going outside. But until it gets warmer, I'm not stepping one foot out there. I'm not a winter person. It's the biggest reason I want to get into cooking because I love heat. I love being in the heat. And it's always hot in the kitchen, no matter what year round it is. But it is what it is. Who knows? Maybe later in my series of channels, when my channel really kicks off, maybe part of the entertainment parts will have a cooking show or something. You know what I mean? That'll be fun. Cooking with Rowan. Oh, I could see it now. Oops. I know there's an imperfection there. Sorry. Oh, I'm using a pencil. I try never using the pencil because it doesn't come out in clear lines when I'm doing something precise, but it's great for shading things in. Yeah, that'll be funny. Cooking with Rowan, right? Cooking stream. Yeah, if I wasn't afraid to show my face and my house. Maybe later in the seasons, I'll have like everybody wearing masks, like really funny like derpy masks, like the giant like Halloween masks and shit. And it's just us like fucking around in the kitchen making random things and have a cooking contest with my friends. I think that would be entertaining, you know what I mean? It would be like a cooking stream. Oh, that would be entertaining as fuck. I have a couple friends that are really good at cooking too, so that would beat my ass in the kitchen. But again, I'm no slouch. Is that how it is? Well, yeah, that would be fun. Messing around the kitchen with everybody wearing masks. I'm too small for YouTuber to start shouting in my face. People start sending bombs to my doorstep. Or calling the police that I have a bomb threat and they breaking in when I'm doing a stream. You know what I mean? Too small of a YouTuber to prove my innocence. Right on the spot. Oh. Oh. Are you looking for a new GM? Is that what you're saying? For Edge of the Empire? I'm doing a whole series on Edge of the Empire. That's what you're asking. But yeah, I'm active on any actives. I can't read for shit. So I have a screen. My baby screen. On my second screen. I should get a bigger screen. Second. I'll move my screen closer. Oh no, I'm a GM. Oh, you're saying any space for you on Edge of the Empire? I have Edge of the Empire friends, yeah. But I'm currently the GM on that. You ever heard of Roll20, my good sir? Oh, any advice? Sorry. I now I can see it. Sorry. Let me enlarge that on my screen if I can. Any advice for a GM? Roll20 is a great application for anything. There is Edge of the Empire right there. Yeah. As a GM, I recommend for Edge of the Empire, make it open world as possible. Make it a sandbox. Let your players do what they want, and keep and also don't restrict them to the events of the universe, because you're giving players the opportunity to do what they want. Like if they go kill Sidious before Death Star 2 is built, right? They should be able to do that. If they make that a goal and they get high enough level, they should be able to do that. It could change the course of history. You know what I mean? Group of players assassinates Sword Sidious. You know what I mean? Darth Vader takes over. It can change. Let them make their own story. That's my opinion on Edge of the Empire, because it's a big, open, arbitrarily established universe. You're not unless you create a parallel universe. You know what I mean? Which everything has changed, but don't constrict them to a already established storyline. Other D&D games don't have this problem because there's no already established storyline. The GM's creating their own story. But with Edge of the Empire, since there's a whole universe of information and an already established storyline and timeline, Don't constrict them to that, because it feels like they're forced to play along with the events. That's my opinion. Anyway, not a lot of people where it's that kind of speed, but the best way for Edge of the Empire, sandbox, much as possible. You know what I mean? If they want to build the droid army, like in my group, right? They wanted to build an empire. I gave them challenges to overcome to get those things. They went into context. C4 went into his own context. Because somebody asked him. C4 is a really old droid, so he would have really old friends. And they're building their own thing. One frigate factory is not going to be enough to take over the galaxy. I'm telling you that right now. But it's a start in the right direction. And they have to build up money and funds to build that factory up. To build those ships. It's what it is. It's a great experience. But you don't want to restrict the experience. It makes them feel like they have no choice in what they do. You know what I mean? Whatever they make it a sandbox as possible, in my opinion, and leave it open world as possible. Give them the tools to exceed, but make it difficult here and there to get those tools. You know what I mean? Like, I put it on biggest reason I put C4 in a way as a safeguard. And he's hive mining because it's a safeguard from them turning on things, and it's from them being how do I explain it? You have to be cautious on both fronts, basically. It's another Oxbow, C4 is. He's an ally, yes, but also one of their core assets, which can be very unpredictable. Having that unpredictability into a storyline is a very unique thing. But otherwise, do what you think will be great as a GM. Like, if you want to make your own story, parallel universe, you know what I mean? Create your own story inside the Star Wars universe, that's fine. But don't restrict your players. That's one of the biggest things. Also, encourage them to think on their feet and be very creative in their actions. Especially the engineers, because the engineer is all about being creative. The medics have to stop. Like, I have been trying to tell my medic player, he needs to start thinking about making poisons, gas bombs, stuff like that. Because that's medical stuff, you know what I mean? Biological warfare, medical. You know what I mean? It's what it is. You gotta make them think outside the box as much as possible. Because then it feels more, then they become more invested in your campaign. Also, finding active players. Is a problem too, but it's a good problem because it's a bad and a good problem. But it's a good problem because you don't want them if they leave in the middle of the thing. If they're flakers, you don't want flakers. But it's a good thing when you do find active players. The bad thing is flakers are way too many, but you're already being eliminating a lot of variables when it comes to flaking. If they flake really early in the game, because you're not getting their character invested and thing. Also, expect flaking. I have to admit, expect it. They might play for a couple sessions and leave, so don't make characters so important that into your storyline that so when they do leave, their criticalness doesn't ruin their experience, other players' experience. Like, consider the poof effect, or they're always in their cabin sleeping. You know what I mean? That, you know what I mean? Or delegate their job to another task. Like, we had a Gungan character. He stopped playing. He's no longer active. And we have another player that we tried to brought in, but he never showed up to any of the ones. I never made him any critical or anything. I had plans for them, but those plans weren't critical to the story. You know what I mean? It was unique, separate storylines for that character to explore. Sorry if I'm rambling and not drawing. Yeah, just making sure that's that. But otherwise, you do you, basically. My end of the story. Now for the legs, huh? I plan on very rarely showing the legs, so I'm going to combine. I can always remove these after I combine them, but actually no. I'll do this now. I'll do it as a hand of scatter. Oops. And now for the other leg. Very, very simple. But yeah, it's... How long are you... Sessions are on average? How long my sessions are on average? Hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours. Sometimes I do I have sessions, basically 2 to 4 hours. 4 hours max. For D&D sessions for my live stream, once I'm live streaming, which is Edge of the Empire, it's gonna be 2 hours because no one wants to sit through 4 hours of thing. 2 hours like the limit of people's, interest, I feel, for a stream. But, that's, I guess my opinion on it. It's not a unique one, but that's for a live stream. 4 hours is a great thing because then they can get traditionally things done. They're able to role play, get things done. You know what I mean? 4 hours is a good round number. Like, that's max, though. Max of 4 hours. I recommend start with 2. And if that's not enough, go to 3. If that's not enough, go to 4. You know what I mean? You don't want to... Also, find good spots to stop at. That's another thing. You know what I mean? Create stopping points in your story. That if they reach that early, it's a good stopping point. But don't just create 1, create 2. That way you have able to, multiple stop points. That's what I do. I create multiple stop points. If they get there early, let's go to stop 2. But if they don't get there early, it's what it is. Actually. Like, my stream for Edge of the Empire is another way for you guys to ask questions of the party, too. So, when I do live stream, it's every, Friday at 8 p.m. EST. Because it's because there are guys who had to work and everything at that time, so it's 8 p.m. It's really a good spot for you guys to ask questions like this and stuff. But you can still ask questions here. I can ask any question you guys want. You know what I mean? I love interacting with the community, especially mine. Okay. Now for the feet. How long has this been up? Like, I have to do separate angles for this character, too. And separate hand and arm placements. But this is just a basic one. So, expect a lot of different drawing sessions with this. Today, I'm just going to get the second layer done. The final arc to it. Then, next session is coloring and shading. I might be able to get coloring this session. Actually, detail line is next session, as after coloring. I'm going to skip the shade part because shading and all that stuff depends on lighting effects, and I don't want that to make it too linear. Also, I'm not a professional artist, so shading is really a new concept for me. I've been working on. Like, color shading, anyway. Phasing colors together. I just got this program, so I'm still getting used to it. Much better. Oh, we lost a viewer. Me said. Like I said, attention span is low on people. Especially when it's running. This session's already been running for an hour and 30 minutes. There's only so many times somebody can watch somebody draw. Even though I'm asking questions and they're asking questions and, and I'm giving them my best answer. Just moving my seat back into a better position. There we go. And there goes my dog barking. And there goes the last one. Alright, I have to go for now. Probably going to end the stream after I finish the next layer. And next session will be me coloring and detailing. Pretty much when I've done this last foot. Okay. This is done. So next session we'll be doing on color and then detailing. Actually, maybe we'll do detailing first and then we'll do the color palette because I can do detailing in a totally another layer because I can copy and layer and shit. Actually, we might just skip and go straight for coloring. And a bit of detailing here and there over it. Let's save this. And I'm going to end stream. So please, guys, check out my other streams. Like, subscribe. Check out my Patreon. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.